Hey y'all, Iric Sky here, back again with another PS5 tutorial video. Now within this video I'm going to explain what to do if your buttons, or one of your buttons, or all of them, or whatever, on your PS5 controller are sticking. Now let me preface this by this is a brand new controller, came with the PS5, and you know, if it's an older controller that's had Coke or something spilled on it, you know, it may there may be other contributing factors, but brand new out of the box, the little circle button, the one over here, would stick. So I would push it, not every time, but a lot of times it would kind of click and then stick. You know, it was like it had something lodged in there. So I was like, okay, you know, this is probably defective design, but I'm a huge Sony guy. This camera I'm filming this with is a Sony camera. Sony has always been a super high quality product producer from my experience. So, you know, obviously Sony makes the PlayStation. So I'm like, no, they're not gonna release something that that's defective and didn't pass quality control. So, long story short, what you can do, and it's actually quite simple. Now you can get some canned air and you can expand this video's description and then click the link there. I've linked some canned air, but really the best thing to do, you know, just turn off your PS5, disconnect this from the USB charging cable, and what you can do, if you push the button, the affected button, you'll notice there's a little bit of an air gap. And if you kind of push to the side, you'll see an air gap there. You push this way, you'll see an air gap there. What I do, and this, you know, this didn't cost anything to do, it's just wind. I would push it down, and then I would blow really hard. And then I'll repeat. And then I'll kind of turn it around. And I just kept doing that. And then, you know, I would push the affected button repeatedly. And it took a while, but at least with mine, and again, every situation is different. But eventually what happened, there must have been a, you know, maybe a little piece of dust, not dust, but something thicker than dust that had gotten lodged in there. Either during assembly or when it was in transport in the cardboard box. But whatever the case may have been, there was something in there, and it wasn't, I don't think it was a liquid. I think it was just a, you know, a semi-hard object, but it was just enough. If you push the button the right way, it would stay down. You know, it wouldn't sponge back. And, you know, of course, that's a problem when your controller is what you're using to control whatever game. So, yeah, I just did that. You know, pushed it to the different sides, blew on it repeatedly, and then used the button a lot. And after a few hours, everything normalized. I haven't had this button stick again. And that's a good thing, because I didn't want to go through the hassle of, you know, of having to ship a controller back, go through the RMA process and all of that. So this fixed my controller. Again, my button that was stuck was this little circle button on the far side here. But, you know, hopefully this will fix your controller too if you're encountering a stuck button on your PS5's controller. Now, again, every situation is different, and I want to mention again, this was out of the box. You know, I hadn't damaged it in any way. I hadn't spilled anything on it. Hadn't used it with dirty hands, you know, with grease and stuff on them that would get in there. So this was just something out of the box, but that's what fixed mine. Hopefully it'll fix yours if you're encountering the same problem. Hey, if it does, and it makes you feel really good, feel free to send me a super thanks. You can look down below this video, and there's a button that says thanks. Completely optional, not required. And if you don't want to blow on it, I've got canned air linked within this video's description. Expand this video's description, and then click the link there to find where to order some canned air online. But I wish you the best of luck. It's an annoying problem, and you know, again, a lot of people got PS5s, a lot of people got PlayStation 5s for Christmas, and a lot of people have probably encountered the same problem. So hopefully this helps you too. Oh, and be sure to subscribe, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Iric Sky here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.